welcome to my channel. My name is Janelle and I make vegan recipes that are delicious, easy, and affordable and are always gluten-free. Today, I am showing you guys how to make one of my all-time favorite meals that my mom used to make for me and my family when I was a kid. We are making mushroom stroganoff, which is a vegan spin on a traditional beef stroganoff, which is usually made with ground beef, sour cream, and cream of mushroom soup. Not sure if that last one is traditional, but it's definitely how my mom made it, and it is always so good. I haven't had her recipe in a long time, so I'm super stoked that I was able to recreate it in a vegan and gluten-free form that is just as delicious. For this recipe, we'll be using white mushrooms. You can also use cremini. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You can use those mushrooms if you want instead of white mushrooms. Mushrooms are great for kind of being a replacement for anything with a meaty texture. So that's why I've used them here today. Now, normally in my mom's version, she never used mushrooms. She just used cream of mushroom soup, but I'm really amping up the mushrooms in this recipe. Hope you're a fan. How many times can I say mushrooms in this intro? I hope you're a fan of those vegetables because there's a lot of them in here. Definitely make this. It is so good, you guys. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. One more quick thing before we get started with the recipe. I'm just gonna come out and say it like I always do. I would love you guys so much if you please subscribe to my channel by clicking that little button right there. Your subscribership really helps me build my channel and get more views, which helps my channel rank in the YouTube algorithm and all of its strangeness. All right, with that being said, let's get started and make the recipe. With only 8 ingredients and minimal prep work involved, this noodly hug in a bowl comes together in just 25 minutes. Quick, cozy comfort? That sounds nice. Let's do this thing. First, prepare those fine and funky alliums, aka onion and garlic. Carefully quarter and thinly slice the yellow onion. Personally, I prefer yellow over white as it lends a yummy, natural sweetness to the dish. But if a white onion is what you have to work with, it's all good here. Next, peel and finely mince your cloves of garlic. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Don't let my recipe, or any other recipe for that matter, tell you how much garlic to add. It is something that only the heart can measure. And honestly, when has too much garlic ever actually ruined a dish? Let's quarter those mushrooms that you've hopefully cleaned. I prefer leaving them in these larger chunks as it lends a more meaty texture to the dish. Plus, they drastically shrink in size as they cook anyway. In a large saucepan, heat a 1/4 cup of water or veggie broth until it gets steamy. This makes the dish oil-free, but if that's not super important to you, you can definitely just use 1 tablespoon of oil. Add in the sliced yellow onion, stir to coat it in the water, and let it saute for 2 to 3 minutes until slightly translucent and fragrant. Once the onions have softened, add in the minced garlic, nutritional yeast, red wine vinegar, coconut milk, and the mushrooms, and stir that well to combine. This is going to make the yummiest sauce, you guys. Onions and garlic add sweet funk and fragrance. Nutritional yeast adds cheesy umami. The red wine vinegar gives the yummiest tang, and the coconut milk makes it just so dang creamy. Cover that with a lid and bring to a low boil. Then turn the heat to medium and let the mushrooms cook down for about 10 minutes, stirring once or twice. In the meantime, cook your pasta according to the package directions until al dente. Once the mushrooms have cooked down, turn off the heat and drain your pasta, reserving a 1/4 cup of the pasta water to add to your sauce. Add in the vegan sour cream and a boatload of pepper. Trust me on this one, the pepperier the better. Is that a word? Oh yeah, plus a little bit of salt to taste. Pour in that reserved pasta water and mix until well combined. Now, you might be thinking that the sauce looks a little watery, and that's because right now it kind of is. But as soon as you mix in the pasta and let it rest for about 5 minutes, the starches from the noodles will help the sauce to thicken up. Oh, sweet, sweet comforting goodness. This creamy vegan mushroom stroganoff is seriously a bangin' combo of savory, salty, and fragrant with loads of meaty mushrooms. Plus that heavenly creamy sauce with some perfectly cooked al dente pasta. Are you drooling yet? While this vegan version of my childhood favorite isn't exactly the same as when I was younger, it still checks off all the boxes when it comes to insanely delicious creamy comfort. This classic dish with a vegan spin will seriously give you all those cozy feels when you're in need of a warm, noodly hug. I really hope you give this a try and enjoy making and eating it as much as my family has for many, many years. Oh, hi again! If you made it this far into the video, you really are an exceptional human, and I appreciate you. If you like this video, if you're drooling over this recipe and are about to run to your kitchen to go make it, I would so appreciate if you gave this video a like, and again, subscribe to my channel by hitting that little button below there. I thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that y'all have a really great day. I will see you in my next recipe video. Bye! Time to wake up from your nap, have some lunch. Told you, see? There's a human. Wave to the camera.